Hey, it's Scott Tranter here, host of CNY Kids Talk, where we get the perspective of kids in the Mohawk Valley and what they're thinking. I have two very giggly girls with me. We have Kayleen and Madison, a.k.a. that means also known as Maddie, right? Because you like to be called Maddie. Would you guys like to say hello to the audience?
Hi.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, Kayleen.
I'm Kayleen and I'm 10 years old. I'm Madison and I'm 8 years old.
Okay. Well, I'm a lot older than you guys.
Yes.
She goes, yes, I can tell. Well, Christmas is coming. That's a pretty special time, isn't it? Yeah.
We get to open presents.
Get to open presents, and Christmas means a lot of other things than presents,
spend time
right?
with your family and celebrate Jesus' birthday.
Celebrate Jesus' birthday, spend time with your family.
And food.
And food? So if I start asking you words, can you tell me, like, what's the first thing that pops into your head?
Okay, yeah.
All right. I'll start with you, Maddie. Okay. Rudolph.
Red-nosed reindeer.
Very good! Gingerbread.
Run, run.
Run, run? So he doesn't get eaten?
Yeah.
Okay. Walnuts.
Allergies.
Star.
Sparkling star.
Turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
Ham.
And
Oink,
cheese.
oink. Ham and cheese? That's good. I like ham and cheese sandwiches. Why do they say beans, the magical fruit, when beans are a vegetable?
Actually, it's beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
You did the sound effects to that. Hey, welcome to Crazy Otto's Empire Diner. That's 100 West Albany Street right here in downtown Herkimer. You know, a lot of times you see TV shows, you wonder if the cook, the chef is there, if he really actually cooks or he actually is in a restaurant. Well, I'm one of the guys that have been there, done that, and is still doing it. Right here, you can come in, you can see me cook. I'm here virtually every day. Here at Crazy Otto's, they don't call us crazy for nothing. Everything here is fresh and homemade. As you can see, we fresh slice our tomato. Everything's done fresh to order. Doing actually a BLT right now. This is Michael, also happens to be my son. Hey, all right. Hey, welcome to Crazy Otto's. Come on in, give us a try. You won't be disappointed. Is there anyone out there you'd like to say hello to?
Yeah.
Who would you like to say hello to?
I don't know.
Now, how long have you two known each other?
Like 3 weeks ago.
2-3 weeks.
2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
And so you met 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
But you act like you're best friends.
Yes, because she's just awesome.
She is too.
And she's the Gummy Bear song? How does that go?
Gummy bear.
Gummy
Gummy
bear. That's all I know. It's pretty much all of it, I think, yeah.
And you both know the Gummy Bear song.
Yeah. It's, I think just about everyone knows it.
I didn't know it. Just kidding. What types of food do you have for Christmas?
I don't know. Different stuff.
It depends, I don't know.
It depends. What's your favorite?
The fudge.
The fudge. You like dessert?
I love dessert.
Yeah.
If you could eat dessert first, would you eat dessert first before you eat your Christmas meal?
Yeah, probably.
You would?
I would eat dessert and then my dinner, then dessert, then another dinner, then dessert, and then another dinner.
And you know Santa keeps a list of those that have been naughty and nice, right?
Yeah.
She's nice.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think I'm in the middle.
You're in. Well, you got time to correct it. You got a few more days, right?
Yeah.
Because kids today are very, very smart when it comes to electronics, huh?
Yeah, I have a Kindle.
You have your own Kindle? Yeah.
I just got my own laptop a couple months ago.
So you can read your books on there and stuff too?
Yeah, I mostly play games. I don't read.
Did you ever eat at McDonald's?
Huh?
McDonald's? What?
Yeah, McDonald's. Have you ever eaten at McDonald's?
Yeah, I've eaten there, but I've never read there.
No? How come they don't sell hot dogs?
Because it would be called McWiener.
Because it would be called McWiener.
That's very weird.
That's good. I like that.
Merry Christmas. Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Hey, Scott Tranter here, host of CNY Kids Talk. Got a very special guest, very smart, intelligent young man who likes to be called Sal. Sal, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi.
Anyone out there you'd like to salute?
Hi, Ricky.
Well, who was the salute for earlier? That's what I wanted to see. It's Christmas time, you know that, right? Santa Claus is coming. Have you been naughty or nice?
I've been awesome.
Awesome? So what'd you want for Christmas?
Lots. Actually, only 7, 8 things.
What are they?
I can't remember.
You can't remember what you want for Christmas? You gonna get all 8 of them?
If I'd been good.
Have you ever gotten coal in your stocking from Santa?
I don't know.
You don't know? Because you know that's what he brings if you're naughty.
I have a friend that got coal in his stocking,
Really?
but not me.
Okay, you want to play a word game? If I say a word, you'll tell me what comes into your mind? Okay. Coal.
Yes.
Sal doesn't come to your mind? Just kidding. So what do you want to say to your friends out there that are watching?
Happy holidays.
Am I confusing you?
Yes. Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. Awesome!
I think he likes the word awesome.
Is this who you'd call if you need a mechanic? Is this who you'd call if you need a babysitter? No Sheep Designs is the right call for your business when you need professional, affordable web development, photography, or video production. With a decade of experience, we have the knowledge and passion to bring your project to life for much less than you'd expect. Visit nosheepdesigns.com today to see how we can help you.
Today I'm going to read you a story about an encounter with a family that I had called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" by Clement C. Moore. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there." And there's the stockings. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what the matter. Reindeer? Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. See the moon? When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. There's the reindeer.
Are those your reindeer?
Those are my reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Look a little like me?
No.
No! More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
You have 8 reindeers.
8 reindeer, 9 with Rudolph. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all. And there I am going up to the top of the house.
There's a person looking. They see you.
Yes, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. There's the leaves. That's because my sleigh moves so fast.
But how How is their leaves in winter?
And they must have been laying there from the fall and just got uncovered on the snow. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. There I am, right on top. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. There's the reindeer at the top. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. There's my feet coming out of the chimney.
It looks like you get dirty when you...
Get very dirty. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. So yeah.
Ew.
It's not too bad. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
You look small, man.
I am kind of short, and the pack's very heavy. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. The dad of the house. Yes. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk.
Is that how jerky sound like the...
Mm-hmm. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
How do you go up the chimney?
Put my finger right here, and I think real hard, and up I go.
What?
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And that's the end.
That was a nice story.
Well, thank you.
My product is flawless every time.
Their quality and service is second to none.
What has most impressed me about them is their constant yearning to please the customer.
My favorite thing about Master Images is absolutely the customer service.
The main thing is the quality is excellent. I wouldn't go anywhere else.
Hi, this is Keri Kane from Signature Events, and this is
Creative Corner.
Today we're going to teach you a really quick way to embellish a gift bag for someone special that you might be gifting to this holiday. Super easy way to take a simple bag over the top and make what's inside even more special by presenting it in something beautiful. So Evan, are you ready to help me today?
Yeah.
Okay. First we're going to take this gift bag right here.
Okay.
Regular old gift bag that's got frosting on it. Can you do me a favor and either pick the red or the white or combine them together and get them all situated and stick them down in this bag for me? Which color do you think is going to look best? You've got both red and white here, so do you want to maybe lay them over the top and make like a diamond, like we do sometimes?
No.
You just want to use white?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna, the easiest way to get tissue paper into a long bag like this is to fold it in half like this. Open it back up, put your hand around it. Twist the tissue paper around your hand gently. And just use your hand to kind of open the bag and form the tissue paper to the bag. That way it doesn't get wrinkled, it doesn't get ripped or anything like that. Okay. Okay, so does that look about perfect to you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Now, what do you think we can put on the front here? What else could we put there?
I think we could take this raffia and tie it around this on the handle.
I think the pine cones would be perfect on the front of this bag. Take a little piece of raffia and let's see how we can do this, Evan. I think we can probably just
wrap it around the top and put a knot.
I think you're absolutely right. So if we just wrap it right around the top here, right, make a nice tight knot. What do you think?
Yeah.
How does that look?
Looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good. Okay. So now 1, 2, 3. How many do you think we need?
1.
1. So now what we're going to do is grab some more of that raffia. Why don't you grab a big section of raffia for me? You can do that, or you like this, end to end like this.
Oh.
Now if you hold it this way, this is a little more than we need, right?
Yeah.
Watch this. Is that good?
Yep.
Okay. So what I want you to do now is just take these two pieces,
wrap them through.
and don't cut it yet, keep the round end and wrap the round end through here. Okay, and tie a big knot, tie a big bow right there. Can you do that for me? Do you need help? Yeah, it's a little difficult, but if you're good.
I got it.
There you go. Try those. Loop and swoop them right down through there. Perfect. Look at that. We have a bow. Okay? And so if you don't like it, or if it's not perfect, or it's not laying the way you want it to lay, it's very simple. Just tie it again. You cannot go wrong with raffia. You can't. There's no perfect way to do it. You can't screw it up. There. Does that look a little bit? That's a little bigger, right? Let's take this pine cone.
Yep.
And tie it up around this handle, okay? Like this. And all I'm doing is tying this pine cone up around the handle of this bag, right where the raffia bow is, okay? And we're just gonna loop it. We should probably loop it twice, right?
Yeah.
And then to make it a finished product, I'm going to turn it around for just a second. What we're going to do is take all of these, this is kind of hard to do backwards, all of these, the strand from the pine cone and the strand from the bow that Evan made so that they all lay nicely. We're going to take them all together and tie one last bow so that they're all laying within the same knot and they're all pointing the same direction. Okay? Okay, now, does that look good?
It looks perfect.
Perfect. The only thing I think we need to do is trim a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing you have to do is cut your loops. And well, I don't know, what do you think? Do you think we need to trim it?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, perfect. Oh, you're right, that looks really good. You want to trim that side a little bit? So how about to right to this tiny one right there? Good job. There you have, in under 5 minutes, the perfect way to embellish a gift bag. Now the weight of whatever you put in this bag will hold it down flat, and you carry this over to your neighbor, your postman, your teacher, whoever. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, my name's Nancy Best. I'm from the Adirondack Mountains, and I now live out near Sylvan Beach.
Hi, I'm Kaiser Glitz. I live in Camden, and I'm middle school. Grandma, what inspired you to become a writer?
Well, when I was about your age, I was in junior high school up at the Town of Webb Schools in Old Forge. My teacher wanted us to write a poem. And so she put a bunch of titles up on the board, and I picked one, and the one I picked was Anna the Spider. And I wrote my poem, and I handed it in. And then the next day, before she handed the poems back, she read mine out loud to the whole class. And I was so excited because they all laughed where they should laugh and giggled where they should giggle. And it made me really excited and want to keep writing. So since then, I took a lot of writing courses in high school. And then after I got out of school, I kept writing. I started working for a newspaper, and I wrote newspaper stories and magazine stories. And then I decided I wanted to write books. So I quit my jobs, anything that I was doing, and I just stayed home, and since I've been writing. And this is the latest book that I've written. And it's the poem that I wrote when I was in junior high school. And my friend, Matt Capron, drew the pictures for it. He illustrated it. Want me to read it to you?
Yes.
Anna was a friendly spider. Anna was a chum. Anna didn't eat much candy, but boy, did she like gum. Anna chewed and chewed all day, and boy, did Mom get mad. 'Cause when Anna didn't like her gum, she spit it in our pad. One day Mom said Anna left. She left without a clue. But I know where Anna was. She was squished on the bottom of Mom's shoe. Alas, poor Anna, she was gone. And I did have no chum. But don't be sad, for after all, I had all her gum. When the illustrator drew the pictures, he did the neatest thing. In every picture, there's hidden a star and a heart. See, in this one, the star's over here, and the heart's over here. So it makes it kind of fun, you know. When you read the book, then you can look through the illustrations and try to find the star and the heart, and that's kind of fun. Now, do you like to write?
Yeah.
Well, see, you're the same age I was when I did this. So what I want you to know is that you can write now, and maybe someday you can make it into a book. Have you ever thought of writing a book?
I have a couple of times.
Have you? Have you started one?
Yeah, but I never got to finish it.
Well, it's important that you finish it too. But just because you're young doesn't mean that you can't write a book. Just because you're young doesn't mean that you can't do something important. So if you start now and you write and you keep writing, you get good at it. And then when you get older, maybe you can write your own book.
I really like that.
You know what else would help you to get ready to write your own book?
No.
Reading. Before you write a book, it's important to read whole bunches of books. Maybe the kind of book you'd like to write, you could go to the library and take out 6 or 8 or 10 books that are kind of like the one you want to write and read it, and that will help you know how to go about writing your own book. And you shouldn't be afraid to show it to your teacher and let her help you, let her edit it. People get real upset when the teacher wants to change the way you put the words, but that's important because everybody needs an editor, and editors can really make your book better and can make it smooth and understandable. When Grandma was a little girl and I was in school and my teacher would hand back something that I'd written and she changed my words or something, it would make me so mad. I would think, who are you to tell me what my poem should be like? But I realized that she was just trying to help me. And what I did was, over the years, I've written lots of different things, like for the newspaper and for the magazines. And then I decided to start writing my books. I bought a small publishing company so I could make my own book like Anna the Spider. And you could do that too, but you have to start small. It took Grandma almost 50 years.
That's a long time.
It is a long time between when I wrote this and when it got to be a book. And the thing that kept me from making it into a book any earlier was I didn't have an illustrator. And I found this guy because he was a friend of your mother's. And I contacted him and asked him if he'd like to try to illustrate a book with me. And he said yes. So we'll probably do another book together too.
Where can my friends purchase this book?
Well, right now, of course, they can get it on my website, nancydidit.com, or they can go to the Life Discovery Christian Bookstore in New Hartford. They have it there. They have it at the Adirondack Art and Picture Framing in Barneveld. They have it at the Old Forge Hardware in Old Forge, the Naked Moose in Old Forge, and the Adirondack Reader in Inlet.
Put a skirt on and be a ballerina.
Okay. You're getting me silly.
I can't. It hurts me to stay still.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some serious questions now, okay, girls?
Okay.
All right. Why do they say... Okay, you want to try that again? All right.
Come, one day all this will be yours. It's time you start acting like a king.
That's pretty good, huh? I'm just trying to get you to talk to me. Talk to me. You said this was going to be fun. Do you know what I mean by that? What do I mean by that?
I don't know.
Action, let's hear some funny business.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
You slipped on a banana peel and I called the hospital.
Cut. Let's cut for a minute.